Let's see if this works. Okay, we good. We live. I can just close that because I can just use this for now. Okay, we good. Everything's good. Hi. So what I gotta turn that down a little bit. So what happened was what is that in the chat? Is that the restream info? Is that what is that? Oh, it's just saying that I'm now live streaming. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Oh, whatever. Anyway, so what happened was what I do is in order to stream to YouTube and Twitch, I go through a service called Restream. The thing about Restream is that you have to set things every time you go live to not make new sources and not override your Twitch settings. It's annoying, but it's what you have to do. And I forgot to mess with the Restream stuff, so everything got listed wrong immediately. But now we're all good. So, okay, so this game is called. Hold on, I need to dismiss. I need to get rid of my own notif fucking rules. Nice thing about being being what I am, I can just kind of turn this shit off. Ta-da! Anyway, um, yeah, I got all the automated notifs to work. If you didn't notice, though. Oh, hey Slayer, hi. We are doing a game called Coagulation Station. At least I hope. Last time I tried this, it wasn't great, but I was streaming to 3 platforms, and by that point, I got really frustrated. Um, so what we're playing is Coagulation Station. It is a game where we are in severe debt, and in order to pay off that debt, we take a job at um. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it is, man. Anyways, we take a job at a place. I can't stay too long. I'm playing with Matt at the moment. Um, it depends on how long Slayer's probably gonna be, or sorry, Zero is probably gonna be around. At least an hour, maybe two. If you are active in the chat after that, then I could probably go for longer. Um, but yeah. So I am going to basically play ouch as many indie games as I can today. One of those being Cobb Can Move. That is on the roster for tonight. I have like 13 different indie games to play, so I'm like good to go. Anyway, so what was it? Yeah, he is. You can always count on him. Um. Anyway, so we are here to pay off our debt by working at a blood pumping station within a living planet, essentially. Um, and it's like Iron Lung, where like everything is fucking broken. So, but not quite, because we can actually move. Did you know somebody made Iron Lung VR mod or Iron Lung VR game, and like it's blessed by the creator? He's like, yeah, sure, go for it, make it free. I don't care. He he gets paid for the actual game, and the person who made it in VR apparently just made it for free. We are counting on me, but what are we counting, and why are they moving? Well, I mean, you know, I mean, you drank water from the Tamagasi fucking lake, and we all know how that went, and it's got a lot of worms inside you, man. Okay, that's some analog horror shit that you're probably not gonna get. um, there's a guy who's called Section. You took pills for that? Oh, wait. Have you watched that? I'm not super up to date on all of his analog horror stuff, but it'd be really cool if you had. Um, I love analog horror, but I only really watch it when somebody makes videos on it, unfortunately. So, um, because I like to see what other people think. But if you have any idea what I'm talking about, that's fucking sweet. If not, I can. It's analog horror by a dude called Section 8 or something. Analog horror. Think the dude that makes the Oracle project. Oh, Vintage 8, that's what he's called. Oh, the Tangy virus. Yeah. If you don't know what Vintage 8 is, he makes a lot of really good analog horror, including a short film that's about an hour and a half long. Highly recommend. It was pretty great. Um, I assume you know what analog horror is. I was saying I'd be careful about the water I interact with. I've been in other countries, etc. That's fair. Um, yeah, analog horror is stuff you often have to like somewhat piece together yourself. Though Vintage 8 stuff is like if you have any form of deductive reasoning, you should generally figure out most things. Most of his works are connected in some way or another. Apparently he has a video about the whole last timeline he made, so I guess that can tell you what order to watch shit in. But yeah. He also did a thing called The Children Under the House, and that's pretty crazy. Um yeah, anyway, let's get to this. Okay, so yeah, we're here to pump blood and deal with blood clots and things. So after a long string of poor financial motherfucker, I have got to get ties. Of poor financial decisions, you receive a telecommunicate from Let's Get Pumped. Yeah. Telecommunication from Grand Galactic Bank. They inform you have somehow managed to accrue 53,000 kilo credits of debt. If your debt is not resolved within 3 months, we will enact standard debt relief protocols, which I assume is just killing you. Yeah, it's the removal of all your vital organs. The only living planet in the universe, Carrion Prime. And a pay of nearly 10k kilo credits. Do they take checks? I assume so. After a night of searching, you find... See, the thing about the idea of being a spacefaring race, in my eyes, is unless our entire species is under one flag, we will never be able to be a spacefaring species. Too much war. And people are going to care too much about a lot of shit that will make it impossible to become a spacefaring race. There's only two ways that we will ever be a spacefaring race. One, somebody takes over every country on the planet. Unlikely. Option two, a god or otherwise divine overpower being or spacefaring race takes over the planet. That is the only way that's going to happen. Because we will never come to a consensus enough to be a spacefaring race the way we are going. For the love of God, America has a fucking TV host that sucks at his job as a politician. And I'm not going to say that people on TV can't be fucking presidents, because apparently that's happened and it's not that bad of an idea for some. Unfortunately, the states just got Trump. I can't help but wonder about a future where they got Arnie. Apparently he really wanted to be president because but due to him being from Switzerland or wherever he's from, it's not possible. I mean, not like my country's great either. People are not a great fan of Carney. Oh god, this world is just a political shit show. Not native, yeah. Oh god, talking about politics is generally against the rules, but I'm going to talk a little bit about here. It's crazy seeing how people are really happy about Mamdani in New York, but they're really pissed that he can't run for president. And I just think it's really fucking funny. But then we've also got like Trump also wanting to do a third term or fourth term in his eyes. And that also goes against the rules. And I'm like, well, I feel like there's going to be a big shift up in the next couple of years, or a civil fucking war. Anyway, that's today's politics. It was not, anyways. Anyways, so after a night of searching, you find an opening for a clog management specialist aboard a pumping station on Carrion Prime. The pay is decent and the hours aren't too bad. It definitely beats customer service. Puzzlingly, the turnover rate of this position is unusually high. Regardless, you've always wanted to visit Carrion Prime, and now seems like a perfect opportunity. Maybe you can try out one of their renowned clog dogs. That, I'm sorry, that's our clot dogs. That sounds awful. Though arguably, if you eat eggs, not much different. In reality, that's just a long egg sandwich in a way. Anyway, carrion. What does the word carrion mean, anyways? I know it's used for it's used quite a bit. So, carrion means the decaying flesh of dead animals. Okay, because when I think of carrion, I think of that reverse horror game. Oh, I wonder if that's still on sale. Hold on. Carrion was on sale for like $2. It's on sale for $22. Oh no, that's a bundle. But the actual game is not on sale, unfortunately. I used to be on sale for really cheap. Oh, apparently the makers of Carrion are making a VR version. See Decaying World is what I thought. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't know what the word meant, but I knew it had something to do with blood and guts and nasty stuff. uh I'm just checking the price of games on Steam real quick, because there's some sales on right now that I know have killer deals, and I want to see if there's any in my wish list that I might consider. I don't really have the budget for a lot of games right now. Oh, there's one by Split. I think it's done by Mike Club Nika. I might do that one. Yeah, nothing in particular that's not just a porn game. Exit 8. Nah, it's be really short though. Alt F. That could do. Sally Face? No. Yeah, the fact that I've dated several people who are really... Huh? Oh, no, that's fine. I didn't know what the word meant, so my only association with the word is where you play a reverse horror game. About being a big mass of decaying flesh. Okay, we're starting to get into... One thing I want to do as an adult is go and buy, like, all the games that I played as a kid. So, like, Bit Trip Runner. I bought the Super Meat Boy collection a couple months ago, and that was pretty cool. I haven't played it yet. Yeah. Mortal Kombat, I could do that. The Mortal Kombat X. Carrion ants eat dead flesh and use them to clean bones. Ah! There's I can't remember what I was doing, but I was watching a farmer who uses carrion ants to deal with his waste from when he butchers things. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in particular that like really excites me. I would totally do that. Anything I didn't have. If I can't feed it to pigs, I would probably get something like that, but I'd have to really make sure, because I'm pretty sure that would become an invasive species very fast. So my time at Portia, I could get that. I've always wanted to have that on my account. I've played it before, but yeah. Anyways, on to Carrion Prime. How bad could it be? That's what we do. What, feed your food waste to pigs? I mean, that would be my plan. Pigs eat anything, so it's not an issue. Yeah. I waste not, want not is my mind, if I can help it. Okay, you know, I've actually played this before. Not much, but I did play a bit of it. Okay, the Submersive Camera Networks, or SCAN, consists of a series of cameras strategically positioned within the extraction zone. These cameras provide a real-time visual feed of the product flow and any potential anomalies. Use this system to detect blockages ahead of time and seek the appropriate response. See diving instructions. Pipeline Operator Guide, PDS Operation. Hey, it's a Philip DeFranco show. This guide is intended to aid in the operation of product delivery system. The PDS is responsible for the internal extraction of the blood. Hereafter products from the reservoir below. Product extraction is vital in supplying substance to the colony. Locate any of the 4 identical terminals bearing the following pump symbol. Press the metallic switch to cycle the pumps on or off. If I could have... And an escalator can... I assume an excavator. Can dig a 10-foot hole in 3 minutes. On another note, it takes police... to respond in about 11 minutes. Or a hole in 3 minutes, and they police to respond in 11 minutes. That's fair. How long does it take a pig to eat 130 pounds of flesh? I guess the question is, how many pigs would you need for that? Anyway, locate any of the 4 identical terminals bearing the following pump symbol. Press the metallic switch to cycle the pumps on or off. Observe the designated flow rate gauge located on the far wall. Optimal performance is outlined by the number of lights illuminated. Please note, failure to meet the designated product quota will result in the mandatory contribution of product by and any and all personnel involved. Contributions include, but are not limited to, partial or complete exsanguination. I don't know what exsanguination means. Status: all systems online. Oh, right, I can... Okay. That word is drained of blood. Ah, okay. Clot mitigation procedures function. The clot grinder, often enormously referred to as the masticator by personnel, serves to dispose of coagulations within the product system. Operation: to begin, simply drop any disposable matter into the intake. The clot grinder will automatically initiate a brief high-torque pulverization cycle. Warning: prolonged exposure to pulverization cycle can cause migraines, hearing loss, psychosis. Utilize standard issue ear protection. Please note, the clot grinder does not discriminate. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs away from the intake during operation. See Incident Report 98-S. Oh yeah, no, somebody thought it'd be really funny to sit on that thing. Keep an eye out for slippery surfaces. Respect the clot grinder. Remember to respect the clot grinder. Stare into any pipeline intake for a prolonged period of time. Or remember to not forget to respect the clot grinder. Stare into the pipeline for any amount of time. Taste test any amount of unrefined product, no matter how good it smells. That's disturbing. Once we start this, it gets pretty hectic, so... the following leaks and blockages within the product flow is routine occurrence. Respond promptly and efficiently to blockages using the following procedures: identification and resolution. Monitor the flow rate gauge. A small drop in flow likely indicates a leak. Leaks can be repaired with any standard repair tool. A significant sustained drop in flow rate is indicative of potential clot blockage. Deactivate the pumps and open the corresponding hatch near the blockage. Resume operations as soon as possible. Complete cessation of flow signals and blockage of a pipe intake. This is a serious issue that requires immediate action. See diving instructions. Normalization of flow rate indicates successful clot mitigation. Cool. You are not here. You are here. Are we also there? Um... Every rig is equipped with sensors to detect incoming surge events, informally known as blood waves. SEs are uncommon catastrophic seismic events that occur without warning. Little is known about what causes SEs, but our current understanding is that they originate from a colossal cardiac organ or series of cardiac organs. Deep below the surface of Carrion Prime, knowing what to do in the event of an incoming SE is critical to your survival. An alarm will sound when an SE is detected, and a timer will start counting down the estimated time of arrival. All personnel inside the diving cages should return to the surface once work has been completed. All personnel are greatly advised to use a recall elevator button located in the command room and await rescue. The rig will survive an SE. You, however, cannot. If for some reason the elevator is not operational, you go and sleep with the fishes. I'm reading all this shit because it gets really, really loud when it gets going. And I'm trying to, I guess, not have to speed rush, so. Oh, this just does all the pumps at once. Oh, there's a downstairs. I didn't see this last time. Oh, can I hear the blood down there? Oh, that's cool. I guess now we just sit here and wait. Product pumped. No surge events detected. Continue as usual. Why is there a gun? Due to recent reports, the incident that use a harpoon cabinet should remain locked unless authorized member of staff has a clearance of 5 or higher. Hemorrhage Farms remembers. Try your new blood bites. Oh, you think nobody remembers what you did? Okay. That's concerning. Oh. Is this not the repair tool? Wait, what's the repair tool? Is this not the repair tool? Or do I have to shut it off first? Oh, I have to hit, Oh, okay. Hey, look, we're great. Okay, we just have to do that a million more times. Intake A. Is there more than one intake? Oh. Surge event detected. Oh joy. What were we supposed to do when there's a surge event? Run? Is every rig knowing what to do. All personnel are alarm will sound as stated. Time to all personnel inside diving cage should remain return to the surface once work has been completed. All personnel are greatly advised to. Oh, that's nope. Ugh, it's gonna get loud. Oh, that's actually not anywhere near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. I was like, hold on. We got them all, don't we? Yummy? Last time I played, that was so loud, it scared the shit out of me. I must add the sound a fair bit louder. Hey, we are a fourth of the way there almost. Oh, that's another clot. Yummy. Yeah, yummy is right. It's really quiet. There's no sound settings or anything, so it's just really as good as it gets. Oh, intake C is just gone. Oh, it's intake B. Pipe A blocked. Use diving cage to clear the pipe. Fuck. Pipeline A. Well, let's see how this works. Halt descent. Why would I do that? Remove clot before returning to the surface. Oh, will this keep going beyond the depth? Is that what it is? Oh, it will. Oh, that's what I had to do. Okay, that was simple enough. I thought that was going to be more complex, I'm not going to lie. Well, I thought I had to, like, go out and swim. I'm not sure... Oh. I'm not sure what that big bat is, to be perfectly honest. Oh. Oh, there we go. I was like, hold on, when are the pipes blocked? We should be able to get it before the surge event, I hope. Oh. That's another clog. What is this? That doesn't look like a clot, but... Ugh. That's nasty. Oh, so far so good. I'm wondering what I'm gonna need this for, though. Vein floor. Intake C is just gone. Oh. Finally, I was like, are they just all gonna be giant clots? Clot dogs. There is no way that that is any form of good. Now an O negative? Oh god. Are we just a society of vampires? When it said surface, I assume it meant not be in the dive cages. And not need this elevator. Oh god. Oh, where's the clot? Pipe B. Turn off the pumps. Better be safe than sorry. This is a little too ominous for me. Hang in there. What is that even supposed to be? Is that like a cat stuck in a pipe? Or like, what the fuck am I looking at here? Oh, I don't like what I'm hearing. I'd like to get off this ride. Go, 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 go. I don't know what's down here, but I like to get away. No, you fucking aren't. No, you did not experience power loss, you motherfucker. Stop it. I'd love this game in VR. It sounds like it'd be a really cool VR game. A short one, but a cool one. I wonder if I can get in contact with the developer at all, see if he'd be into that. VR ports are hard to do, but this game doesn't seem too complicated. I really don't see why you can't just have this all be pointer controls on a VR headset. It'd still be cool, though. I forgot to take off the suit, I'm not gonna lie. I'll admit my mistakes. I'm man enough to do that. You know, ominous giant monster, you can stop being that way. I'm assuming when we get into the last few minutes of this surge event is when Pipe C, which is the farthest down by far, if you notice, it's hold on. It's 80 meters. How much can I look around here, anyways? But it is fun to do the things. Oh. Okay. The fuck? What is this? Fuck me. I wish to carry the shotgun around at all time, motherfucker. At all times. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That did jump me. Apparently, the new Welcome to the Game Welcome to the Game 3, it has ear violating loudness, and apparently it'll scare the shit out of you every time. Motherfucker. Oh, great. Why is my stream dropping? Like, there is no reason my game... What? Like, there's no reason OBS should just drop like that. You know, I really want a super powerful CPU so I can go back to CPU stuff and not have it be GPU, because GPU is kind of a pain in the ass, and I don't know why OBS does this to me, but okay. I think this is why I stopped streaming it in the first place, is that started happening, and I got really pissed off about it. Oh, shit. Oh, there's something down here. I hear it. Don't know where it is, but I hear it. Up. Up. I'm pressing the button more. Go up. I guess the nice thing about dropped frames is that it doesn't affect the recording, thankfully. Okay. Is that it? 6 minutes left. What is that? Art... I mean, they're... Why is power out up here? Can I get the shotgun now? Oh, it reset itself. Okay, the lights are out. The lights are out. That totally doesn't mean anything. Oh, bloodfishes. Okay. Oh, is there still an issue? Oh. Boop. I'm still curious as to what the fuck this is. Does that just mean something is coming my way? I don't like that. There's a note down there. I'm gonna try to read it before something happens. Guessing this is for C. Okay. Personnel are reminded to disregard any forms of existence of hostile life present in the reservoir. None of these claims will be substantiated by empirical evidence. They are nothing more than the result of idle fear-mongering similar to Earth cryptids such as Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, and Koala. Addendum. Personnel who remain unconvinced they should be made aware, based on data from Earth, they are statistically 50 times more likely to die in the clock grinder to an accident by any marine fauna they may encounter. A reminder, a clock grinder usage is still mandatory. Failure to dispose of blockages will result in punitive action. Yeah. Well, they're not jumping at me, but they're still big-ass fucking fish. So I apologize if my stream drops. I'm not gonna make quota. At least not in time by the surge. I wonder if it's physically possible. Assuming nothing goes wrong, I'll make quota, but I'm sure to get a pipe blockage at some point here. Oh, pump C, there we go. Yep, and this is pump C. Right on cue. Next time, huh? That is not the drops we want from Twitch, but we deal. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna die here. Or the surge will kill me. Oh, this does not instill confidence. Oh, that sounds big. Why is this pipe so damn far down? It sounds everywhere. Oh god, it's so dark. Nope, nope, nope. Go up, go up, go up. Oh god. After you failed to report in the following day, a search team was dispatched. They discovered what was left of you several hours later. Your remains were sent to the Galactic Bank's organ harvesting center. At least you don't have to worry about your debt when you're dead, right? Ultimately, this was the latest tragedy in a long line of tragedies that occur at that pumping station. Nevertheless, as long as the demand for clot dogs is high, the blood must be pumped. Not long after, a clot management specialist opens once more. Dark ending. I can't help but wonder if there is a good ending. Okay, I'm gonna go use the washroom. I'll be right back. Let me know if something crazy happens. Okay, I'm back. I is here. Okay, I'm going to Google something. Okay. 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 Coagulation station. Okay. How many endings are there? Is my question. Uh. Huh. Okay. Coagulation station endings. Okay, so there are several different endings. You successfully catch the rescue elevator in time for the massive blood wave surge event. hits a station. You make it off alive, pay down your heavy debt, and stop by so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I need to catch the rescue elevator. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, so there is a good ending to this. Okay, so new thing. If I don't need to turn off the pump, I will not. Okay, so that's my new goal, I guess. If I don't need to turn off the pump, it stays on for everything. I'm actually going to stay down here so I can be ready to catch whatever happens. So there is a way to win. You need to make your quota. And I'm guessing Pipeline C happens when you are going to fail. So, yeah. So I need to be speedy quick. Because there was a lot of blood wasted just because I was unsure what to do and lollygagging and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna station myself right here so I can just run around and grab the spots as they need, or the clogs. Oh. Oh. That's the start. Making good time, though. We get about 1.5 product per second, I think, so as long as we keep at this pace, we'll be fine, but we need to be really, really quick with those clots. Okay, I do need to turn off the pumps. Nope, on. Oh. Oh, there, shit. I didn't see that. Hey, we're almost a quarter of the way there and no surge event. That's good. Hey, I don't know when the surge event happens. I assume it's... I don't think it's done by product pumped, because I'm pretty sure the surge event was already detected by this point. Find out shortly. No? Okay. We're doing good, though. We're doing really good. Oh, is that what that was? The surge event? The thing that was, like, right there? Oh, Cage A. Wonder if I can just do it without turning off the pump. Oh, shit. If not, we'll have to restart. Surge event used to be when I could get that soda. I didn't turn off the pumps, so I'm unsure of how badly this is going, if that's going to affect things. So there is a good ending, and it requires meeting your quota and getting out before the surge event. Oh. There we go. Even if there's a clot or something by the time we're back up, that's still more blood pumps. So I don't need to turn off the pumps when I go down. That was my big mistake. Hey! And still no surge event detected. Nice. Considering this maxed out pumps at a rate of... Oh, shit. About 1.5. We should be good. Oh, God, that's somebody's, stuff. Oh, switch to repair tool. I am speed. Still surprised there's no surge event. It must have been because I was lollygagging and reading. To be fair, I spend way too much time reading. But that's also like the lore, so yeah. They are making the developer of this game is... Oh, that's the surge event. Is making a sequel, but we're doing really good. We're already 1/3 or 1/4 of the way there, or is our 1/3 of the way there? So I'm super happy with this. We should be able to get it. I think it's possible to read all the notes and then go do the surge event stuff if you don't turn off the pumps when you go down. I just didn't because I'm stupid. But we're doing quite well. Yes, I am watching this like a hawk. Would you say that's 1.5 product a second or 2? Oh. Oh no, that's a cat tied up with rope. I see it now. 1.5, yeah. Okay, as long as I grab it as we're going down, it shouldn't be an issue. I like that I don't need to like carry it back up. I wonder if that was something they considered, but then disregarded later because people would lose too much time. Yep, go up. Go up. Go up. As long as I get in the quota before I need to do C, I can get the rescue elevator. So I looked up whether or not there were more endings, because some games will just say, like, such and such ending, and then it's not, like, true. Like, there's not any other endings. It's just, like, that is just the definitive ending. I'm very curious about the sequel. It's on Steam, the wishlist page. So he's making, like, a game, I believe. Like, not to say this isn't a game. This is very obviously a game. But he's putting a lot more effort into it and is planning on selling it on Steam and making a profit, which I think is commendable. I will 100% buy it, assuming he doesn't AI generate shit and become despicable. I actually want to sit down there and just kind of watch the blood water, but that would possibly waste too much time, so I'm not going to. I'm starting to get worried about the quota. Pretty sure this is the remains of the last person who did this. I started at 20 minutes. But, like, I'm 8 minutes in, and... He Who Remains, huh? Oh, made a... That's funny. Made a bowl of chicken salad with cottage cheese, and have all sorts of the attention at the moment. Fair enough. I'm not sure I'd be into that, but, I mean, food's food. Oh, you're kidding me. Back down to Pipe A. I'm guessing this is randomized. Cats, bro. My cat actually doesn't go crazy for chicken. She likes it, but she's not, like, nutso over it. I can't leave bones around her, but all four of the cats are hovering. Sakura really likes, like, pepperonis and prepared salted meats. She loves stuff like that. Having jerky around her is not a fun time. Come on. Come on. Let me up. Let me up. They smell cottage cheese and will murder for it? Oh, that's cool. I wonder if... Oh, I'm not going to make quota. Why am I not making quota? Like, there's no reason I shouldn't be making quota. I have been on the fucking ball. I don't control the pump. There's, like, nothing I can do about it. It's all automated. But I have 400 seconds that I need to do. And, like... I don't... Like, I will barely make it if I get it, is the thing. I feel like they took away some time. Like, last time I turned off the pumps before I went down, and I understand why I wasn't going to make quota then, but now I feel like I should be able to. Oh, shit. I want to take the pump suit from A and take it to C just in case. That'll save me time later. In that type of environment, can't really have quota then, but I digress. Yeah, well, I mean, the quota is for the day, but the surge event is to get out. But... yeah. 300 left. Which... I maybe have... I might have 30 seconds of leeway, assuming nothing goes wrong. Oh, great. I gotta go to C. Am I just always gonna get attacked by something? If I go to C, is my question. If there's a way to survive C, I don't know what it is. I assume it's by using that shotgun. No. Let me go up. Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I went for the good ending, or for me to do that, I needed to go to the 80-meter mark on pipe B to find a key that gave me access to the harpoon gun. That is one thing. The other is meeting the quota. Oh, okay. Okay. See, this is why we look at other people's content. Also, I got a message on Discord. And Mr. Mittens is the inspirational poster cat. Oh, okay. So I guess we have to go to the 80-meter mark. I wonder if we can do that almost first thing, because if we do that right away, we'd be fine. We could also do it going... should we do that first thing when there's nothing happening? Or should we do that when we go for the clog in B? Because we'll already be going down that way, and it takes a little while for shit to start happening. I think I'm going to try the first method. I wonder if it'll just let me go. I'm going that way, go for gusto. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so we need to go to 80 meters, and I guess we'll find a floating corpse or something. And that is who has the harpoon gun key. And that is how we survived that last bit. I'm just curious as to if this will cause a lot of trouble. I guess we'll try this way, and if this doesn't work, then we'll try the other way. Hello, pipe. Goodbye, pipe. I only need to go to the 80-meter depth mark. So once there's 300 left, that is when the thing happens. What? No, 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 no. Let me down. The power of friendship compels you. Yeah, no kidding. Wow, okay, this really did want to stall me then. Four, 75, 6, 7, 9. 80. Okay, there's supposed to be a body here somewhere. Oh, just a bit down farther. Oh, what? Oh, got it. Oh, that's the dude's breathing tube. Okay, I hope nothing's bad's happening up there. Maybe you're supposed to do this when you go to B. I don't know, we'll find out shortly. Oh, there's nothing wrong happening. We're pumping. Well, I'd say that's a success. I just need to grab that when we go down. Hold on, if I pick this up... Oh, sweet. Oh. Okay, good to know. You can do that right at the start. Now we just need to sit here and do the thing we did last time. I'm on it, bitch. Pretty sure the next one will be over there. It seems to be random, though. Power going down. I wonder if any leaks did happen, but they got clogged by the time I got back up or something. Like they repaired themselves. I don't think that would be the case. That wouldn't make a ton of sense, but blood does clot. Scare... No. Oh, I guess it's just a random chance. I wasn't expecting a blood clot. I was expecting that one, though. I think the next one happens over here. Only when exposed to fresh air. Well, I mean, there would be fresh air. Though that also does have slightly disturbing implications for... Nope, shit. Editing this video is going to be really funny. Fuck. Funny because it's going to be like a decent first playthrough and then just several bits and bobs from the next two. I am trying to do my best to get that product quota. So I imagine there's not much time. I think it's set up that if you're assuming you play right, you've only got about 30 seconds to get the get out. In humans, there's lots of things that can cause a clot, don't get me wrong. Supposedly, like, messing with your pancreas is a really easy way to... Oh. Is a really, really easy way to, start throwing clots or something like that. Or, like, there's one particular organ that'll just throw clots left and right if it's particularly fucked with, which is fine unless you have, other issues in your body. I think it's like... I think it's your pancreas, but I'm not sure. Also, the random, the blood clots thing seems to be happening randomly. It's not, I don't think it's scripted. Fuck! Okay, things can happen while we're not here. We just got really lucky. Oh. That's nasty. How to get drunk. Inject pure insulin into a healthy person. I suppose that's one way to go. No surge events, and we're at 400, almost. That's where we started before. How many seconds is in 20 minutes? That'd be 20 times 60, right? Yeah, that'd be in. I mean, in theory, that's long enough to do the entire quota by itself. So how I fucking missed that much before is beyond me. A drunk feeling in your liver drops its insulin, thinking the alcohol is pure sugar when it's not. One of my weirdly favorite medical conditions, just that is absurd, is the concept of autobrewery syndrome. It's such a wild idea. I mean, it's an extremely rare case, but it's also really funny to me that A, such a thing exists and has multiple versions of the condition, and B, every medical show under the sun has it as an episode. Or at least it's really common as of recent for our medical shows. Biology is strange when you think of it. Oh yeah, no, we're a hodgepodge of a deity's nightmare. Does it feel like this countdown is going way too fast? Not like when I'm up here, but when I go down. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. It's not common, but it's... so it's out there. It's fascinating they make stars, yeah. I mean, a lot of medical shows just take actual medical things that have happened, and they need to make interesting stories, especially long-running series. One of the more interesting medical shows that I've wanted to watch are The Good Doctor. As an autistic person, though I know that Sean Murphy is definitely not the most representative of such a condition. But I definitely see him in people. They dramatize it usually. Yeah, exactly. House MD is one of my favorite shows, but I can't watch it because then I just start thinking shit. I can't watch it much. And what is it? One show I want to watch is, I think it's called New Amsterdam, where it's like they get a new medical director, and it's the dude who plays Tom from The Blacklist, which is a great show if you haven't seen. Blacklist is awesome. I plan on rewatching it. I didn't watch the last 2 seasons, and I know they're not considered very good, but I still want to watch them. Just talking about TV shows. That's kind. shit, which is it? That's kind of the downside of kind of doing stuff like this, is there's a lot of downtime because you're not making things interesting anymore because you've already done it once or twice already. So now you're just trying to fill in the time as you get to the new stuff. Nope. Nope. Go up. Go up. I wonder if it's not pumping when we lose power. I assume it is, because when we lose power upstairs, it's fine, but maybe that's what's happening. Hey, I'm fucking ready, man. I'm not going to shoot it because I don't know if there's only one piece of ammo, so I'm not going to waste it. If I miss and I fucking get the bad ending again, I'm going to be pissed, because I will do this all over again. Oh, there we go. I wonder if I can catch it, like if I can go do C early. I wonder if I can see it coming from down here. That'd be cool. Oh. Fuck me! Damn it, every time. Well, not every time. The time before this didn't scare me, but the first time and this time did. I still need to find a good sensor sound. I'm not going to use the Scott Pilgrim one because my friend finds it kind of upsetting, but I don't really know what else to do, so to speak. My room is actually really fucking hot. I need to go open my window at some point. Fuck, I hit the button. Is this sonar sound? Maybe. The problem is that YouTube is really good at detecting, like, sensor sounds, so you have to use things that are not normal. I mean, I use the Scott Pilgrim, like, sensor sound, but that doesn't really sound like a sensor sound. So a friend of mine's like, use, like, a lion roar or dog barking or something, and I'm like, there's a lot of issues why I'm not going to use dog barking, so I'm not. But, lion roar I might. There we go. C should be clogging in a moment. Yes, what happened last time. We had 300 left. There we go. Should I have put it down there earlier? Probably, but oh well. I wasn't sure how many more clogs we were gonna have. I guess when I saw it going the way it was going, I should have done it. I believe we got to 80 before and got the clot before we got attacked by the monster thing, so. I'm not gonna have much time when it comes, though. I guess I'll know when the power goes down. Kind of nervous, though. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to do this all over again. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, the harpoon comes back. Oh, I wonder if it'll still come back. I'm pretty sure we will not have a clot in C again, so... But we might have another one in A real quick. In order for us to make this, we can't have any more delays. Or clots. So I feel like I'm not going to have the time. We have less than 180 seconds left. Oh, that scared me. Well, power's back. Not sure what exactly that means, but... I don't know how perfectly this game wants me to play it. If this doesn't work, I do not know. I'm assuming once that timer happens, I can, like, see it, and then I need to rush. Oh, if we make it, it's gonna be barely. You can even hear a beating heart. I don't know if we could hear it before. We can hear it now. Or, I guess it's a drum sound, not a beating heart. Come on. 60 seconds left. I am not going to have much time. Fuck. Come on. I don't care. You died. Boo fucking who. Why are there so many damn fucking holes? This is so fucking down to the wire, it is not even funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. I made it. I made it! I kind of wanted to see it, like, approach, but... I have a feeling it's not going to let me do that, unless it was meant to be cinematic. Oh! Here it comes. Dude, I had like 15 seconds to spare with perfect play, with perfect gameplay. That is fucked. Congratulations, you survived a horrific beast and a whole entire blood wave. There's some impressive, that's some impressive stuff. Now you're well on your way to being able to pay off all your debt. On the way home, you stopped by Hima's Pizza and picked up a basket of blood bites and a clog dog. Finally, you think to yourself. Now the real question is, will you be back tomorrow? Good ending. I mean, once you have access to the gun, I don't really see an issue. Hey, but we got the good ending. It only took us like an hour and a half. Okay. What do we play next is the question. So there's a game called The Crawl that exists, where you're crawling in tunnels and apparently snap a camera to stay alive. There's also Cobb Can Move, which is like a top-down game where you try to avoid a monster called Cobb. So yeah, unsure. What a bloody mess. Yeah, that's true. I have a bunch more games though downloaded, so we can also look at that. There's Fear the Flesh. Not sure what that is. I'm not gonna do the Lancaster games. Among the Leaves. That's actually a really, really chill game with a horror story in the background. In loving memory of Miss Mittens, April 2012 to 2024. We miss you, little guy. Aww. Damn, that's a shame. Elevated Dread, which is an elevator game as a kid, I think. Death Trips, I'm not totally sure what that is, but it's a very short one. Your Happy Place, another really short one. Scarecrow, I mean, all these are really short. That's kind of the point. What do you mean? Am I gonna do all of them? No, no, no. I'm doing some of them. I mean, like I said, I'm probably gonna go for. I want to get at least 1 or 2 more games done. Among the Leaves is a really chill short game. That you piece together a small horror story, kind of like behind the scenes of what's going on. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh shit! It starts like right away. Hold on. I don't like having my monitor capture. Well, I may lay down here soon as well. I mean, fair enough. That's fine. Like I said, um, like that's fine. You know, it's no issue. What? Why is the active gain capture so fucked? Uh, okay. But doing that, it what? What is going on? Okay, maybe I'm not able to do this game right now. Because it's not displaying properly. Yeah, I'm not. Huh. I'll have to figure out that one later then. It's just a chill game about raking leaves, but there's like stuff here that you can unrake in the levels. And eventually they somewhat tell a story. Like one of the bits is this newspaper. I only did like the first level where it's like, hey, Veterans Groundkeeper retires, successor named, and that's obviously meant to be us. And I'm assuming it's going to turn into some like a murder mystery thing. Anyways, I'll try to figure that out another time. Not sure what's with that, so I guess we'll try at least one more other thing. Liminal Gallery, Scarecrow, Death Trips. Itch.io. I'm gonna take a look at my itch.io stuff real quick. I have a whole thing for people to see what games I plan to play. I guess I'll do Cobb Can Move. Well, there's another one that's just called Descending. Operating drills and managing your information. The new job takes you to the bottom of a giant pit. I could do that. Blood Money. There's a game called Blood Money that I'm hesitant to do because it gets kind of gory and sadistic in a way that I'm not sure people are going to find like comfortable to watch. So I haven't done it. Um, it's where you tickle a guy and then start stabbing him. It's like a clicker game with horrible implications. Last Call. Uh, let's do. What is your happy place about? Liminal Game Jam, experiences, themes of liminal dreamscapes, backrooms, dreamcore. Rendered in a style like a VHS camera. Um, that looks like a really big game. Death Trips, I have downloaded. An extremely short horror game. Sure, let's do that one. Don't know what it's about, but we will give it a shot. But yeah, if you need to sleep, like go for it. Deathtrips.exe. It's a bigger game. I'm just gonna read what it's about really quick. Enjoy the short horror experience in the infamous hotel where serial killer is probably inside. 2 years after its release, it's been downloaded more than 100,000 times, so it's a bit of whatever. East Coast Lady Death. There's no there's no AI or anything in it, is there? No. Okay, just making sure. Um, yeah, it says it's super super short, so it should be like perfectly fine. Not Probably not super optimized though. I wish game developers would optimize their shit more. Like it's not. I don't know. It's just insulting, I guess. Okay. Active game. Death Trips. Okay. Executable. Okay. It's a little louder than what I'm comfortable with. I'm actually going to turn that down on my end too, because that's really loud. Inspector M. James here is on a hunt for a serial killer called Lady Death. The last victim of this dreadful criminal was found in the cheap hotel where Lady James is currently investigating. Fortunately for the inspector, the murderer is still there. October 31st, 2008. Oh, I don't like this movement at all. It lets me run. That's never a good sign. This isn't ominous at all. Uh, this is all good, right? Oh. I didn't hit the right button. Okay. I assume we're just gonna like run into Lady Death or whatever her name is. Oh, this is unfucking comfortable immediately. I don't like how... This isn't Oh. Seriously? Oh, that's too good. Extremely short is fucking right. Thanks for playing. Yep, that was it. 100,000 people downloaded this, by the way. Oh, that's too good. That's like a video. That's like a minute. Oh man. No shit. Good on you, boy. Good on you. Okay, let's do something else then, since that was about 30 seconds. Anyway. Uh is the game going to the bathroom? Yeah, no kidding. I'm yeah, Jesus. Fuck, what else is there that we can do? I don't know. I'm trying to pick like short ones. Security booth. It says it's like I don't have this downloaded. I thought I did. Okay, hold on. This will only take a second. I'm gonna download it and then go use the washroom real fast. No, take me to the download. Okay, I'm gonna go use the washroom. I will be back in a moment. This is only like a 15-minute game, so. I'm back. Oh, I hope you enjoyed Death Trips, man. That was a trip. I'm gonna send that to my friend and tell them they should really give it a shot, but go in blind, or they won't enjoy it. Oh, she's gonna fuck it. It's gonna be pissy. I live to fuck with my friends. She's a new friend too, which is gonna make it better. Spoopy Game by Kyle Horwood. Okay. Haunted PS1. Yeah, that would be a good gag. All right, so this is apparently like a 10 to 15 minute game. Shouldn't be too long. Trying to get you the most bang for your buck in the short time you got left here. Anyways, welcome to Security Boo, the game by Kyle Horwood. I don't know what it's about. I mean, I could read. It says based in 1996. Okay, so this game is 20 or about 30 years old, or at least like it's set 30 years ago. That's my birth year. I'm turning old. You are working for a company known as Nova Nexus. You play as a security guard. Your job is to make sure not only the right authorized personnel are getting into the facility. The game has 2 endings, and average game time is 10 minutes. So, like 2 playthroughs at worst. Oh. Oh, fuck. Is this the game? I remember reading one game, and it was like, by the way, you can't, you don't use your mouse. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. Oh, no, you use your mouse to look around. Walk, WSC menu, controls, D, G, D, D. Oh, yeah, no, you use your mouse to look around, but you use, menu controls for some weird reason. Job rules. Make sure to, why is this? This is from goddamn, Amnesia. Job rules. Make sure to talk to the person in the car. Make sure they work here. Check person's license plate in the front of the car. If the person's license plate is on the employee register, let them in. If they are not in the register, you must tell them to leave. Only open the gate to employees. Keep the gate closed until you've checked the person's plate ID. Keep the gate closed until you check the person's plate ID. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, there's such a large register. No. And apparently I have a flashlight. You're old, therefore I am dinosaur. Okay. G1269R. Great night we're having. Good things to come, I think. Mind letting me in? G1269R. G12. 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 G1269R. Stefan Opperson. We will get this wrong later. Assuming a good ending is letting the right people in and turning away the wrong people. I will try to get the bad ending on purpose. Also, I'm going to turn the game up a little bit because it seems really fucking quiet. Oh, right. I've heard this job is like really, really boring. I also like wonder what it's like in terms of like safety. Leo in 3-1. Leo and 3-1. Hold on, that's what that said, right? Leo and 3-1. And Leo and 3-1, okay. Goodbye. And yeah, I didn't really expect you to stick around for a super long time, to be fair. I mostly wanted to get Coagulation Station out because I really, really wanted to finish and do that game properly. Because I really liked it. I think it's a cool concept and simple. So, yeah. But doing indie games with nobody to talk to sometimes, it sucks. No one is on the line. Oh, okay. Good BO1. Almost pulled a 6 day, but day is just too important to miss. Let me know when I can go in. Good. GUD-BO1. GUD, 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 BO1. George Phillips. Why did it sound like something went off? Anyway. So yeah, because that's why I kept asking, like, hey, you gonna be around? You know, because I kind of want to do this, but you're the only person who can really do this late. I have another friend who possibly could, but she had like a really, really rough day today, so she went to bed early, like early for once. Usually she's up pretty late, so yeah. And I don't have like a consistent viewer base on YouTube and Twitch like I do on TikTok, so XT2M28. Night shift again? I hear that. I doubt I can drag on too much. Okay. Oh, I can skip that. So, let's see. Double check. XT2M28. I have kind of a shitty memory, and I double guess myself. XT2M28. Mario Villages. XT2M28. I'm trying to get the good ending on the first try, because doing the shitty ending on the when I'm like just to fuck around is a lot more. Oh, there's a note there. I want to read that. 12:06:96. The excitement is a rush. We are so close to finishing the experiment. We've had a few accidents. Someone called Natasha died last week, but it's all worth it in my opinion. Hold up. Is there somebody called Natasha in this roster? Oh.
Error code 0 5 0 4 7 7. Error code 0 5 0 4 7 7. Error code.
Okay, I hope we remember that. Hold on, is there anybody named Natasha in this list? Is that Natasha Singh, RE8031. I wonder if that means I should not let that person in. AU87U1 or 7UI. Hold on, are there more notes around here and I'm just not noticing them? Okay. RU8. No, sorry, what was that person's car? I got distracted. AU8, 7U1. AU8. 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 7UI. Oh, we haven't had any bad ones so far. It's supposed to be a 10-minute game, so pretty sure we've already elapsed 5 minutes. While they're mucking about, I'm gonna look around for a few more notes. Oh, nope, that's as far as I go, apparently. I wonder if I can go in there when I let a car in. Huh. There's also 2 buttons, so... I don't remember what the date was. Is that somebody I can talk to? FA5 848. FA5, FA5, A48. Andras Stavip something. I can't go talk to that guy, can I? Sir? If you are coming in, then come in. Don't lollygag. Nope, I still can't go that way. Oh, he's leaving. He's in a big blue car. What?
System failure. System failure.
That's not good. We didn't let in the Natasha. Oh, here they come back. Let me guess. This is the. They probably have Natasha's code. DE4 T93. Hello, Vladimir. DE4 T93. DE4. The fuck? I keep hearing sounds. DE4 T93. DE4 T93. Sakuna? Ah. Okay, well, it's been a while. How you doing? DE4 C93. DE4 C93. DE4 C93. DE4 C93. DE4 C93. DE4 C93. This is Novonix HQ, right? Today's my first day and I got a little lost running late. Mind letting me in? No. How do I reject them? It never said how to reject them. I must tell them to leave. No, I'm not letting you in. Could you imagine if they just fucking ran while I was on vacation so I wasn't watching TikTok or YouTube? I mean, that's fair. I thought they were going to just ram into the booth. If Natasha's dead, though... That's not ominous at all. Oh. Okay, so we are dealing with ghost shit. Awesome. Natasha did die. RE8, right. I wonder if this has changed at all. Oh, she's dead. Oh. Yeah, no, it's Natasha's dead, and she is haunting our asses. I was gonna reject her.
Emergency. Emergency. Lockdown system activated. Security weapons activated. Oxygen levels reducing. Your families will be informed of your death. Emergency. Emergency.
Okay. Somehow I think some employees are not making it home. Just saying. Haunting, I know. She is like circling this booth. JHOE44. JHO. Well, this isn't somebody on the employee roster, but I mean, it's not like I can stop them from leaving, right? What? Ending 1. Why did a car come out of nowhere and just fucking drop it? Was that the good ending? Oh, okay. Smashing. I doubt it was good. Well, I mean, everybody in the building died, and it wasn't my fault, so. Cool. This time we're just gonna let everybody in. Everybody, and see what happens. Including Ghost Natasha. So she can get her revenge. Which means we need to talk about something for the next 10 minutes. Oh, I can just open it. I wonder if I can go inside. No, I can't. That's a bummer. Dude, I don't even know if that's right. I'm assuming everybody but the Natasha and the blue car that shows up later will probably die faster now. I'm not sure if you can die. Like, there's 2 endings, so there's 2 ways the game can end. I assume that rejecting Natasha, and the guy in blue are the ways to get the bad ending. I assumed that one was good because it's not a car dropped on you. But like everybody else is on the employee register, so. At least they were before. I'm not going to double check right now because their goal is just to let everybody in. Happy days. Oh, I should talk to them though. I didn't talk to many of them. I mean, not that it really matters. I guess we could talk about some VTuber drama. So there's a VTuber who has like really pissy that somebody wouldn't take their commission because they are transphobic and homophobic and they support generative AI. And that's a big no-no. All of those things are a big no-no. So somebody rejected working with them because they are those things. And they're very public about those things. So the artist is like, nope, sorry, we have clashing issues and stuff like that, so I don't really want to work with you. And I hope you have a nice life. They got really pissed off and decided to put that artist on blast, which didn't work out for them. And it's just started fading from people's minds. And then they're like, oh, I can do whatever I want with the artwork I commission. I paid for it. I can put it into an AI generator if I want. And then it's like, dude, you just had a shit fit over... You just had a shit fit over artists not working with you. And now you're at... And then do you wonder why they don't want to work with you? Like, my gal, you just gave the reason because you're going to abuse their artwork. You don't own all the rights to it. That's not how this works, man. You want to own all the rights to it? That needs to be contingent in the artist commission. You have rights to use the work, but you do not own the work. That's just how it is. Anyway, so she just got fucking roasted, and I commented on it, and it keeps getting liked, so I keep getting a notification for it. And what I said was, what did I say? Oh, I said that legality doesn't equal morality. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, or something like that. That's kind of dumb, no? Oh yeah, no. So, I said legality doesn't morality. She's being a piece of shit and wondering why she's being treated that way. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like a one bookmark and 26 likes. Not that I really care about Twitter Clout, but it's just funny to me because it's really obvious. She's somebody who thinks she can have her cake and eat it too, and because she put money on something, she has every right to it, which is not true. The vast majority of artists on Twitter, will keep the copyright for the work that they make if they're commissioned for it. The only times they don't are when a separate fee is included, in which case they no longer own that artwork, the commission does. Otherwise, the commission is usually, they're allowed to use it in pretty much what they want. The only time they can't is when it's for commercial work a lot of the time. So most artists' definition of commercial work isn't like VTubing, using it on like using it in your pages and stuff like that. It's mostly meant for like merchandising. Anyway, so what? But she doesn't seem to understand that. The only people I know that don't really care about that kind of stuff are most recently, a VTuber called Totless was like, "Hey, you wanna use my my character Totless in artwork, and you want to use it in like merchandise? Go for it. You don't need to give me a cut. Let me know if you're selling it, and I'll post about it. You know, do what you want. I don't care." First off, I think that's really cool. Second, I'm pretty sure if I did do that, I'd still try to give her a cut because I'd feel weird about it. I guess not that she's a small creator or anything, but even at her size, which is decent. I mean, she's had partnerships with like GamerSupps, for example. She's had cups and stuff. Most commissions I've worked with, we want the copyright. Yeah, exactly. And that's fine. But she's assuming that she just gets whatever she wants willy-nilly without discussing it with the artist. And that's not like what's happening here at all. So basically, she's giving every artist a reason to not want to have anything to do with her. It's like, seriously, you are literally just using what amounts to like stolen artwork and then acting like you can do whatever you want. That's not how that works. Stop being so goddamn big-headed. Yeah. I'm gonna try to let her in. See if she goes. I don't think she will. I think she's supposed to stay here. Yeah, she disappeared. Okay, well, I guess just letting that guy in the blue. Most commissions are workable. And there's nothing wrong with wanting the copyright to the work you commission. I would, if I commissioned somebody's stuff, I would want the copyright for it.
Emergency.
That's like what I would want to do, and I would discuss that with the artist and I pay appropriately. Same with my friends. I'm like, hey, can I I want to make this if I wanted to make this into posters and shit, would you be okay with that? Like I mean, we can work on a merchandising split or whatever. And like my best friend, for example, is like, oh my god. Well, I guess we know what ending 2 is. Jesus. Okay, well, that was ending 2. I guess the difference between everybody dies in, like, a radiation leak or it essentially becomes a nuclear blast or something. Is what I assume. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm like, I've been like that with like artist friends and stuff. Like, I'm like, hey, if I got you to do this, blah, 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 how much of a cut would you want to do if I, sold this or whatever? And they're like, I don't care. Like, I don't like, keep it. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to work with a friend of mine. Like, there's a difference between business and pleasure. And when it comes to money, I don't want a friend to be like, if my shit goes anywhere and their stuff is a part of it, I don't want them to be like, well, I never got a cut of it and blah blah blah. I'm like, no, I'm gonna pay you appropriately. I'm gonna pay you for the work, and if you aren't gonna give me a percentage of whatever profits I make from selling merch or something, or whatever, I will set a fucking amount, and you're just gonna get the money whether you like it or not. This is not something you're gonna say, no, I don't want it. You're just going to get it because I don't do business where that's not a thing. And that's how I view that. I would love to have merch. I'd love to have whatever, but I'm not big enough VTuber for that, so I can't. So I haven't really thought about it. But I know that if I do, I'm going to cut my people in. Just how it is. Anyways, yes, the game was short and to the point, and I like it. I have a friend that I wanted to make VTuber models with, and I told her, like, how much do you want? She just told me no. Like, I don't care. I'll make it for you. You're my friend. Like, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm gonna be trying to sell these things for like 15, 20 bucks a piece. And if it works and I make any profit from it, I don't want you to be left into the cold. You've got money issues. I've got money issues. I'm not just gonna take all the money for myself and leave you in the dirt. I'm not comfortable with that. I would love to take all the money and everything, but because I'm a greedy fuck. But I don't want to do that to my friends. I don't want to use and abuse them. I've had that happen to me enough. I don't want to have a ruin a relationship with a friend because we had bad business dealings. The fact that I hiring a friend to do such a thing is one thing enough. That's already mixing business with pleasure, but I'm not going to have them be like, it's free because we're friends. No, I'm sorry. You really don't want the money, then you can fucking donate it, but you're going to have access to it one way or another. I don't know if that makes me a shitty person or not, but yeah, that's just how I view things. Yeah. The idea was I wanted to make a bunch of like relatively cheap VTuber models, but they're just like various kinds of fruits, because I think people get a kick out of that. I've seen people buy like weirder stuff, so and then it wouldn't be like too hard to rig. Like I could probably do it in a weekend, figure it out. Rigging isn't actually that difficult. It's just a little time consuming. Yeah, I've diffed doing work for friends. Yeah, but this is the only person I know, and that I think could, and I know she could really benefit from any money from it. So I don't want her to like have an issue. Anyways, that was the security booth. I actually really enjoyed that. It was simple, sweet. There's so many questions to be had though. But yeah, I guess in one ending there was an explosion and that just fucking drops a car on somebody, or Natasha killed whoever killed her. Is probably another interpretation. Though that wasn't her car, that was just a random red car. However, the other ending is essentially the guy that we let in there to do the to mess with whatever happened. Everybody still died, but they made sure it was a catastrophic overload, and it created a monumentally huge explosion that just ate everything. I'll try one more, I guess. I don't want to do the crawl. I don't want to do Cobb Can Move because that might take a while. I also like refuse to do VA work for friends. I had one friend who asked me to do stuff for her. I think I've talked about it before, but I had one friend who asked me to do stuff for her, and then after saying like, "Oh, I want to hire you to do this, or I want to get you to do this, and blah 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 for this, and this VTuber stuff," and I'm like, "Okay, cool," and never gets around to it. And then finally, she asked me to do something, and I'm like, "He's like, I need you to be the newscaster," and I'm like, "Okay, I can do that." And I'm not sure why you want me to, but okay. And given the way that it was for it was for a song, but I didn't really understand. I didn't really know the context of the song, so I gave her like kind of a humorous newscaster, thing, and she was looking for the opposite. She was looking for something more stoic and serious, but she never told me. She never gave me any direction. And next thing I know, I find out she releases her song. I go listen to it, and it's like not me, and it was somebody else, and I had to find out through her posting on like Twitter, and I was kind of pissed, and I felt used. That was like my breaking point in my friendship with her. I told her later that I felt kind of used, and her response was, "I'm sorry I made you feel that way," meaning she didn't really get why I was upset about it. um I'd come to realize in that friendship that I carried a lot of like I played the therapy friend a lot in that relationship for them, and helped them with things and stuff like that, and I got nothing out of it, like whatsoever. Like it felt totally one-sided. um yeah, so I was like, I'm not comfortable with this. I feel like I'm being used, and I don't know how she took it, but I'm pretty sure she blocked me on Discord because I can't see our related friends when I did look her up, and we do have related friends, at least one. So I assume I got blocked or something, which is whatever. It's their prerogative. I actually killed a lot of people from my friends list back then. I removed many, 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 many. It used to be like 50 something, but now it's down to 17. And at least one of those accounts is a double for somebody else. So everybody on here I know and I talk to, or at least somewhat talk to. Anyway, we'll do one more game, and if what's his face isn't here, then I'll just call it for the night. Let's see, what is a quick game for us to do? I really want to do Cobb Can Move, but I'll save that for tomorrow because I will do this again tomorrow. Obviously, this week's streams are just not going to be like at time like they're supposed to, but whatever. Um, blah blah blah. Short narrative game. Control huge crane. Short 10-15 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do Overhang. I don't have it downloaded, so give me a moment. But yeah, I I just don't want to be friends with people who who don't care. I don't want to chase relationships with people. The one time they asked me to hang out was like I was busy, like I had like government stuff to do, so I had to go to bed. No, sorry, that was another time. Fuck, what was I doing? It was either government stuff or I had to deal with a situation. Either way, it was kind of thing where like I couldn't hang out because like I needed to go to bed. And I like never heard from them after that. I get that people want to have friendships who like it's not like high maintenance, like they don't need to talk to them all the time and stuff like that. I get that, but when I don't hear from somebody for like weeks to months, I'm going to assume they just don't give a shit. And I stop messaging because I stop like trying. I'm not going to chase relationships. I'm tired of that, you know? I just oh god, that is so fucking awful. Anyways, I just don't want to chase relationships anymore with people. Yeah, I want to have friends, but if it's just me holding everything up, it's not really a friendship. That's just punishing myself. Apparently this game has self-harm demonstrations, it says. I'm curious as to what the fuck that means, but okay. Overhang and executable. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down a bit because this is really loud by itself and it's even really loud from me. I'm getting kind of annoyed with indie games that don't have basic sound sliders. But whatever. Anyways, start game. This is just a game called Overhang where we manage a crane over a giant crack in the ground in an ominous yellow tinted glow. Fault height undefined. Fault destination something. I couldn't read the rest. Objective updated safety protocols during crane installation above the fault. Unidentified objects retrieved from the fault must be reported without delay. Oh. Overhang. Okay, well, didn't crash the stream. Ready. Oh, okay, Q is to get out. Never leave the crane, never leave the crane. Crane height undefined, never leave the crane. The fault. Liam? Who's Liam? Whoa. Okay, that'll just go back wherever. Oh, I didn't see what the instructions were. Shit. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna restart because I didn't see the controls because I was focusing on things. Oh, fault documented 2006 2035. Okay. So there's things in the crack. Arrow up and down to move the hook up and down. WS to move the hook forward and back. Oh, okay, so okay, so I have to use the arrow keys. That's cool. Something is catched, huh? R to make a report. T, report nothing. Lie. Seems like a piece of rock. What happens if I lie, I wonder? I like that it does different camera angles. That's pretty cool. I like it if games did that more. Alright, something is caught here. So we're unburying things. Another piece of rock. That's it, we're being efficient. So fucking stupid. Looks like we got something. Ooh, an even bigger piece of rock. This one is much bigger. Thin air. Recommended to use air bank injection. Oh. I want to buy a sewing machine this year so I can make my own clothes. Got something. Oh, this is not normal? R to make a report. Seems like a broken car. I don't know, I've always wanted to make my own clothes. Save money, that kind of thing. My only worry is buying the blueprints for it, and probably be really expensive. More rock. Piece of rock again. Who are we reporting to? Looks like we got something. This is like magnet fishing, but for adults. Oh, more car. Car. Thin air. Recommended to use air bank injection. I'm guessing they did the game originally without this camera angle, and people thought it was like way more boring. Oh, another car. Sir, we can start a dealership. Another old car. Thin air. Okay. Can we just use one? Are we gonna start losing our mind because we're over-oxygenating? Was we're taking this shit like we're hooked on it. This is big. And has an eye. Or at least an eye painted on it. Nope, this is rock with an eye. This one looks strange. I might keep doing indie games after you head out. I mean, the vault will be there if you ever want to go back and watch it. At least on YouTube. But, yeah. I'm in the mood to bang out a lot of them tonight. This is supposed to give me footage for videos for, like, a while. Like, Coagulation Station's gonna be a bitch to edit. But I'm supposed to get a couple weeks worth of videos here, assuming I only do 1 or 2 a week. I don't know what a great schedule is, but I also need to get clips and shit. Oh, another piece of rock. How I missed you. Seems bad. What? Oh, did it have an eye in it? Thin air. Recommended to use airbank injection. We're running out here. We've been going for 2 hours. Maybe I should call it after this. Slayer is not exactly reliable when it comes to... Oh, this is a big fucking piece of rock. Too much broken rocks. Yeah, I know. Slayer's not exactly the most reliable, and when it comes to, like, he's like, oh, I'll come back, blah, blah, blah. I said 2 hours, and I assume that's when he'd be fine, but it's been going for 2.5 hours, and he's still gone. He has a habit of falling asleep and not saying anything, or just going and doing shit and not saying anything, which I'm not exactly thrilled about. Oh, well, looks like we got something big. That's not just rock. At least I don't think so. I think there's other stuff in there. Yeah, it's bulbing out. I have a bad feelings. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. After this, I'll give him a warning and let him know that, like, hey, if you're not going to be around, I'm going to call it. Actually, I'll do that now and give him time. Boop, 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 boop. He is mostly on here. Sorry, what? Oh, right. I assume I have something then. What are we uncovering? That is the question. What was that? What do you mean? It was just a rock. Error? Okay, we uncovered something. It looks angry. Ending 2. Sounds of military planes drowned out the sounds of screams. Oh. Okay, it went back to the main menu. Oh, okay, I guess I hit start again. Then what happens if I just lie the whole time? I guess that's the next question. Do I just lie? Because apparently we just unsealed some eldritch old god. You ever play Cabin in the Woods? I feel like this was inspired by that. Back to more craning. And even when we pick shit up, you just hear like a scream. Like we're uncovering something. Make a report with the radio system. Nothing for this time. What if I don't take the air injections? I guess I'll try that next time if we, I found nothing this time. Oh, that was different. I guess I'll try not saying anything and see if anything like special. Or not taking the air and see if it'll let me do anything. Found nothing this time. Thin air. Use the airbank injector. Nope, I can just fucking go for it. I found nothing this time. Cool. I wonder what'll happen if I just never take the airbank injector. We got ending 2, so I assume there's at least one other ending. Q to return. Oop. Nothing was found. I drink some water while I can. See, I saw those eyes coming out the first time for the car, or the lights. And I was like, are those eyes? I wonder if by saying nothing, if they're gonna like call me out. And been like, hey, I'm pretty sure you've been grabbing shit. Maybe not. I haven't gotten anything weird yet. Nothing was found. Okay, this is the third air thing, and I've used none of it, so... Surely we'll see something new. Hold on, I need to get back to chat. There we go. Oh, that's a thing with an eye. I wish it would say more than just nothing was found. Nothing for this time. Okay. It says something different, but I would like, I guess, more variety. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a second. Okay, bring it back. Apparently we have a flashlight. Hold on. Oh no, the other game, the one with the security booth has the flashlight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Oh, we never used it. Nothing was found. Then Air recommended to use air bank injection. What if we use all of them? I'll try that next. Oh, there's something wiggling inside. That's what that is. It's not rebar, it's literally just some organism. The Eldritch God comes out like, stop poking me! Nothing for this time. Okay, we should be reaching we should be reaching the point to where it's like, you've done something super bad here. Found nothing this time. Oh, here's our big man. Was that still ending 2? Ending 3, nobody helped you. You reported wrong. Okay. What's ending 1 then? Take too much air? That's the next thing I'm gonna try. Which it is OD. Ending 1, oxygen injection overdose. Okay. Well, shit. What did ending 2 say? I'm not going through that whole thing again just to find out what it said. I'll have to look back on it. Well, that was fun. Okay, I'm gonna message him again. Side note, I really hate how Instagram is getting like really shitty with their messaging on desktop because it bugs out like all the time for me. Acts like if I send a message, sometimes it'll act like they've sent me a message and it's unread and I can't like fix it half the time, or I have to do some like weird janky shit, and it's just bothersome because especially when I'm like waiting on a message from somebody, I keep thinking it's like, oh, I got the message, and then it's like, oh, it's mine, because their shit bugged out. So I hate that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that they aren't gonna come around. Yeah. Oh, Slayer did follow. I didn't see it. I don't get notified. Right, because I turned that off. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll give him a minute, but I don't have high hopes. That was fun though. The other games, like tomorrow, I'm probably gonna try to bang out more, but I'll do it like earlier in the day. So there's what's it called? Cobb Can Move. There's Cobb Can Move. That's one I'm really looking into. It's a top-down game. I'm not sure how long it'll be. I assume around 40 minutes. There's 7 levels to it, and Cobb gets more complicated like the more it is. Each level of Cobb Can Move, he gains a new modifier. So the first one is Cobb Can Move, so he can move. The next one is Cobb Can. It's like one of the other ones is like Cobb Can See, Cobb Can Hear. Oh shit, I don't know what that was. Sorry, Cobb Can See, Cobb Can Hear. Cobb Can Reach, I think is another one. Cobb Can Smell, I think is one. I'm not totally sure. Cobb Can Reproduce is one, and that is as horrible as it sounds. He splits by mitosis. Cobb Can... I don't know, but there's more than 7, but it picks random ones as you go through the levels. It's not static. It's a set amount. I think the only ones that are set are like the first one, which is Cobb Can Move, and like the last one, which I don't remember what that is. I believe that one's Cobb Can Reproduce, but I might be wrong. But I know you can get Cobb Can Reproduce earlier than that, so I'm not sure. But you kind of get the idea. It's a cool idea. I'd like to see more games like that. But for now, this is what that'll be. But that one might take me a while because I keep dying or something. So I want to make sure I have sufficient time for that. That's why I didn't do it today. Okay, well, I'm assuming he's not coming around. I'm not gonna wait for him forever. I hope y'all have a good night and sweet dreams if you're still there. Anyways, good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.